I always thought the reason I wasn't as consistent with Bible study in uni was because I was juggling so many things, and I was sure that once I graduated, I would have more time and naturally fall back into it. Well, that was a huge lie. I have been home for some months now and I've done everything but Bible study. Taken up a new hobby, doom scrolled, caught up on all my movies on my to watch list. So then I realized I was never going to naturally fall into it if I didn't become intentional about it. My weekly screen time report came in and usually I'd ignore it, but I decided to check this week and this song came to mind. How many hours do you spend on phone as a child of God? So for this week, I'm going to be swapping my screen time for my Bible study time. I'm going to be very intentional about reading my Bible, and I'm going to be basically fighting for my devotion. So I just finished day one. It's like 1 a.m. but I'm really happy that I was able to do it. Let's see what this challenge brings, because I honestly don't want to sleep very late, because usually my bedtime is meant to be around 11 p.m. ish. So I'm trying to make sure that I have my challenge on time so that I don't have to sleep very late. I don't want to push it to another day, but I'm happy I was able to start this challenge. I feel really good. Today is day 2 and I'm about to head out to film a scene for my How to Be Productive All Day at Home video, and if you haven't seen it yet, it should be up by now and it's going to be right here up in the cards for your viewing pleasure. This time last week, I had a 6 hours 36 minutes screen time. By the time I did the math to remove capcut, which I use for work, it was about 3 hours of Bible reading left. I want to try to get some of that in at least just 1 hour there and then come back and do the rest. So let's head out. Is that ice cream? I think it's a salad. So I just got back home. I was able to get 30 minutes in for my reading and I have about 2 hours 30 minutes more to go. I apologize sincerely if you hear any strange noises. There's an event going on close to my area and it's been really noisy. Guys, I've been going through it. I'm currently at the place in the book of Acts where Apostle Paul was on his way back to Jerusalem, knowing fully well that he was going to be imprisoned and everything, and on his way back he was seeing all the other cities, going through the other cities where he had once preached to or stayed in, and was strengthening them, telling them that this might be the last time you see me, and like all the time they'll be telling him, don't go, stay, and he'll be like, no, like I have to go, that is where I have to be. It just really made me think much deeply about what we perceive as God's will to be, and I wrote something that I want to just like share it. God's will supersedes our feelings, our emotions, or our own plans. Like he knows the plans he has for us, plans for good and not for evil. I think the issue now is that we have to define what good is, because most times our definition of good is not God's definition of good. And another thing I picked out from this is that God never promised us happiness. He promised us joy and peace. I know that in the quest for happiness, sometimes we say, oh, we can't do this or we can't do that, even when God says that this is what we are meant to be doing. I think that just blew my mind. I'm just like, oof, like that's all I can say. So let's get back into the reading. So guys, I just finished day 2 and I'm super happy. I was able to finish the book of Acts, yay. But I'm done for today and I just want to rest because I have this light headache. I look a bit crazy because I was trying to take down my hair as well, just because the hair has been here for a while and I want to look fresh. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. So it's day 3 and I'm just about to jump into the challenge for today, but I just thought to share with you some of the resources that have been making this challenge very seamless. The very first thing is my handy dandy best Bible. It's the amplified version, chef's kiss. The very second resource is my second Bible. She looks a little bit busted up. Just have mercy on her. Have grace. Treat her with love. Treat her with grace. It's my NIV version. So that thing is Bible concordance. It's basically dictionary for your Bible, because it has like the root words for each verse, for each word. It tells you what the root word is and what it means. So you're able to better understand what you're studying. And then the last two are video resources. I'm a very audiovisual learner, so I can't just read in a book and be okay. So I use two YouTube channels. First one is the Bible Project, and then the second YouTube channel that I follow is Calvary Church Ontario. With that being said, let's just get into the challenge today. So guys, I've just been spending my day cleaning and taking down my hair, and which is slow reader because I've been at this thing since the morning and I'm just barely halfway through. Let me just show you what I'm doing on my laptop. So I'm listening to Calvary Chapel Ontario from my laptop and braiding my hair. I'm braiding my hair, not braiding. At the same time, get my Bible study hours in. I've done a couple of hours. I think I have 3 hours left. So I'm not sure. I think I have 2 or 3 hours left because it was supposed to be 6 hours today. It's the last day and I'm super pumped. Actually, a few days have actually passed. I took ill and I decided to wait till I got better because I wanted to prioritize my health and I wanted to actually physically study my Bible, not just listen to video resources. My resources are right here and I'm about to start. Today is actually one of the most dreadful days because I actually spent more than half a day on my phone. I spent over 13 hours on my phone today, last week, and I'm like, what was I doing? Actually, over 6 hours was spent on capcut. So I have over 7 hours or almost 7 hours to cover today. Probably won't do everything in one sitting. I'll probably do 3 hours now and then do 3 or 4 hours in the night just before I go to bed. So wish me luck, guys. And I'm actually so happy I actually took on this challenge because I didn't even think I was going to be able to finish the book of Acts, and I'm already in romance already. Let's begin. So it's the next day and I'm done with the challenge. I'm wearing the same outfit from yesterday because I only used it to film and I didn't want to waste a good outfit. So let's get right into the challenge. How was it for me? I actually really enjoyed the challenge. I was so happy that I was able to read my Bible more because usually I just read a chapter a day and that's it. But sitting down 3-4 hours reading at once extensively really did me good. You actually have time. There's a sense I'll be saying, oh, I don't have time to study my Bible. I actually forget that I actually had time. So it took me 8 months, believe it or not, to study the book of Luke from January to August, and it took me within a week to finish the book of Acts, which I already started, and then get into the middle of the book of Romance. Would I consider it a success? Yes and no. Yes, in the sense that I was able to remove a mental limit from my head. I don't know if I said it before, but I usually just do a chapter a day on some days, not on all days. And once I'm done that chapter, I always feel like, oh, I've accomplished a lot today. I can now close the Bible and go for my day. But sitting down and spending 3 hours, 4 hours actually studying the Bible made me realize that I could actually spend more time studying the Bible as opposed to reading just one chapter a day. I could read 3 chapters a day. I could read 4 chapters a day. I could read a book a day if I wanted to. So that mental limit went off. And then the next thing is no in the sense that I did not actually typically reduce my screen time because I film with my phone, I edit with my phone, I post my YouTube videos with my phone. Since I was filming this video and also editing other videos like my how to be productive all day home video, I actually still took more time on my phone as well. But I know that I reduced of the time I used for social media, and most of what I was on my phone for were actually necessary things. So if you're like me and you're looking to reduce your screen time or replace your screen time by doing something productive, and it doesn't have to be reading, it could be literally anything that would serve you more or benefit you more in the long run. Here are a few tips. First one is, if you wanted to, you would. Instead of trying harder and saying, oh, I wish I studied more, oh, I wish I read more books, let's get it by wishing. You need to actually get it by working towards it. Literally, like looking into your life and saying, okay, why do I spend more time on my phone? You need to maybe adopt some more time management skills like Pomodoro technique or time blocking to better, manage your time so that you have more free time to actually do these things. You need to actually try to change the system, not just push the try harder button, and to make activity more fun. So the way I made this activity more fun for me was, number one, filming for you guys. Filming for you guys gives me motivation to actually get stuff done. Maybe that I was not going to come here and lie that I read when I didn't read. Maybe that if I was going to open my camera to film, I was going to actually have to read. So it gave me motivation and actually made it more fun to get different angles of reading. So I actually typically really enjoyed it. Second thing I did was listen to reading music. So I do enjoy listening to instrumentals and lo-fi when I'm reading or doing things around the house. So it really gave me that motivation and it made it more fun. And the last thing was to get from different resources. I'm an audiovisual learner, so learning from the text alone was going to be super boring for me. So I got videos like the Bible Project and the Calvary Church as mixed and match, and it was able to make it more fun for me. Those are my tips. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I will be doing the challenge again. If you want to see that video, you're going to have to subscribe to this channel. Also comment below if you're going to be trying out this challenge and what you're going to be doing instead of reading. And I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.